So we are on the right one, so here we go. We got Ottomans as Milk and Honey, and then Ezad is running Germany. If you remember correctly from the preliminary rounds of the tournament, Ezad was pretty much exclusively the Germans, where I can't remember if Milk and Honey was just the Ottomans or he did British or something too. Yeah, no, I can't recall. I do recall seeing Milk and Honey do Ottomans, but I just can't recall if he just did exclusively Ottomans or he did something else as well. Yeah, Ezad doing Germany is pretty normal here. I'm gonna fill myself up with some water so I don't dehydrate. From what I can tell, typically in this matchup, it usually goes in the favor of Ottomans. Yeah. Because the Ottomans can fall back on Cab Archer Abbas, and then that can really wreck the War Wagon Skirmisher comp of the Germans to an extent. So yeah. We'll see what Germany's plan is here against Ottomans. Alright, so Ottomans going Naked Fast Fortress. The deck is literally called Trolling, so he might be trolling us here. Might actually be trolling us. Why? Because he has a 10 Mohaber shipment in there? 10 spies? Maybe. Well, this is actually a decent thing to run in this situation because really all of the German decks we have seen have ran Black Riders, Jaegers. So the Mohaber shipment could maybe be a lifesaver in some of these situations here. Not a lot, but it could potentially be a lifesaver. So, yeah, that's definitely one to look out for. Absolutely. Pretty much, yeah. So that's quite good. Okay, so getting the A5 wood treasure's pretty nice. For Ottomans. Germans getting in their 2 settler wagon shipment. That is a very powerful shipment, as I've said before. Settler wagons have the gather rate of about 2 Vils. So really, it's like getting a 4 settler card in for Germany there, which is quite nice. Yeah, it's very powerful. Right. So did the Ottoman, the German guys, yep, he did get his hunting dogs from the market, so he's on par with that, basically. Sticking to the script, which is good. So what does Germany run? Okay, so he is running 1v1. So he's got 2 Yunnan, 2 Skirmisher, War Wagon, Mercenaries. Yeah, this seems to be what majority of the decks look like. For all the people playing Germany in this tournament, it's like nothing. We haven't seen too many crazy builds at all. It might be because the players here are so on their feet and always aggressive, fighting, going rah, 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 that they have to stick to a standard competitive deck that has tons of crates and units to, you know, not get cooked. Which I think is pretty reasonable. I might crash. Game becomes laggy. Just get some better Wi-Fi, kid. That's all I can tell you. Alright, so he's going Quartermaster, 400 wood. Same with the Ottomans. Yes, 400 wood. Sad face. That's not good. Alright, so we're going to see a Naked Fast Fortress from the Ottoman player. Going right up into Safahi, Falconet. That's our play, or I can tell. Comes the 700 coin. Very nice. And then it's going to follow it up with the 700 wood so he can build his stable, foundry, whatever he needs in Fortress Age for that. Does have a stable, so he is actually, he's going semi-fast fortress, it looks like. Yeah, stable barracks. He's going Jan Delhi. Jan Delhi against Germany. Oh, okay. Well, the Germany's also getting a barracks here, so potentially we're going to see something going on with that. Going 6 settler waggies. No, not 6 settler wagons. That would be cheating this early, but 3 settler wagons. So basically, 3 settler wagons has a value of 6 settlers in gather rates. That's a big economic card to get. So it's going to start out with pikemen to deal with these delis. For now, though, has to garrison the TC and try to fight back a bit with the Ulans. Right, so get those settler wagons in that town center. Get them in the hole. Because if you lose a settler wagon, it's like losing 2 vills. He's going to lose a settler. Ah, man, here comes the piqueros, though, the pikemen. The piqueros. In Espanol, you call them piqueros, the pikemen. So that's going to be good against the delis. Just shove them off. Let's just play. Well, okay. Yep, sounds like a plan to me, man. That's what I would do. Just play the game, man. We're at the restart, and do it again. That's all you can do. Absolutely.
Auftrag?
Ja.
Bereit.
Some more kilos here, very good. 700 wood coming in now. You can potentially get a stable now, get another barracks, because now you're doing with Janissary delis, so you gotta have something to do with those jams. You're gonna need some crossbowmen for that. Just saying. Okay, so stacking the jams like crazy. Did he get his 5 jams shipping in? He did. Okay, he also got his deli shipping in too. Yep, so he's command age too now, it looks like. So deli shipment's coming in now. Fortunately, Germany is a little bit undercut here with just pikemen. Can't really engage effectively. He can only shove them off a bit. So yeah, he has to get archer. Archer's requirement. You gotta get crossbowmen here. If you don't get crossbowmen, it's not gonna be great. It's gonna be really bad. Yeah. Quite bad, actually. Pull off there, right? Correct. See? Okay, that's a lot of hand cap. I'm feeling a little concerned for you right now, Ezad. Just telling you. And then mixing the jams in too, so he's like tanking the pipes. That's, pipe crossbowman shipping coming in. Why has he got the settler wagons out? Get these guys in the house. Get them in the hole. Can't lose these. He's gonna lose them. Oh man. You're lucky he's not targeting your settler wagons right now. You're so lucky, dude. He's not targeting your settler wagons. Very, very lucky. Find the Ulans. The crossbowmen are coming in. Okay. I don't know why Milk and Honey didn't target the settler wagons. He started just boop, 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 and just taking out like 2 or 3 of them. Because that's like losing like 6 villagers. That would have been huge. Nope. He still has his settler waggies. He's still in the fight. Still has 14. Ezad has 14 crossbowmen and about a couple pikemen there. So Germany is still poised to be able to fight back now. Unfortunately, which is not good. This pro level or semi-pro level? Just asking. Oh, it's Prabhu Ruben Thomas. It is pro level. Yep, pro level. We've already made it past the preliminary rounds in the tournament, so all the people you're seeing now are relatively strong people, you know. In the preliminary round, we saw a bunch of wacky builds of people that, you know, kind of knew what they were doing. Some people didn't know what they were doing at all, but now we've got all the real people here, all the toughies. You know, Ezad, Minibolt, Kanisi, Sheikh, all the big names you see on the ESOC tournaments. Those are the types of people that you're seeing here now, pretty much. Revnak, any of the big name Age of Empires 3 people are basically in this. I was even in it, but fortunately, since I don't practice LID, I kind of got swept under the rug by Batu and a couple of the other ones, basically. So the stable is down. Very nice. So, supplement. Ah! Very nice. Okay, the pikeman coming up from the side there. And a good protection with the pikeman. Good formation. Okay, so now you gotta push back. This is a tough one to call here. I mean, because these handcap are gonna make it really tough. Okay, every time the delis come in, the pikemen go alley-oop, and they come and swing them. Quite good. Crossbowmen can just sort of blast off all those infantry, which is great. GG. Oh, good comeback by Ezad there. I was a little worried for Ezad. He wasn't going to be able to pull that one off. Yeah, no, that was a good pull by Ezad there. Quite good. Got this weird fly flying around on my mic. It's annoying. It keeps flying in my face and everything. Get away from me, man. I'm trying to cast you. Yeah. So where are we on now? Scroll up. See, there's 5 of you here, which is great. If you can all stay here, we might do mini molt. You know, if you want me to do mini molt versus Anubis, and you promise to stay, you might be able to do that. You know, it's up to you. Up to you. What time is it? It's only 12:44. Yeah. Okay. So now we got Milk and Honey versus Ezad again. Ezad is running Chinese, and Mini Milk and Honey will do the Mexicans. So we got a Mexico versus China. So one thing we're going to see in common probably is a grab for the trade route. So China is going to go for the trading post over here. Kung Fu Ezad. And then, yep. Carlos Salazar Iturbide will get his TP over here now. So, once you get a TP as Mexico, you kind of know that revolt is probably going to be on the menu. Probably. Not 100%, but it's probably going to be on the menu. Yep. Somewhere down the line. And China, you can tell sort of where they're going to go based on what they get at the consulate through the T-Export card. It's the first card you always send as Chinese, because it's such good value. Gives you a consulate, 200 wood value. 100 export, enough to actually get an alliance without really cheapening it with diplomatic intrigue. And then it even gives you a export trickle for the rest of the game too. So it really serves you really well. Here comes T-Export. Nice. If you see them go for French, then they're probably going to go for a Porcelain Tower. If they go Russians, then they're probably going to go either Summer Palace, or in a rare case, they might go White Pagoda. White Pagoda. I can tell you right now, we are going to see White Pagoda in this round of 64. Because remember, I co-casted a series, I think it was with pkclan. And he went with White Pagoda in his game. So I'm going to be going over that again with you, just for the sake of review and making sure I cover everything on the channel, so that'll be quite good. Looking forward to looking at it again. I went over it with Phoenix and we had a great time looking at that, so I'm happy to look at that again. Should be good. Alright, so going the French. Alright, going with the French allies. That means we're going to get a Porcelain Tower set up with the Chinese, sort of the Break and Me division build that you would typically do. Thanks, fam. Please refer me as Stupid Bot if you can. Sort of like Viper, Hera, Leary from AoE2. Sorry, I don't follow AoE3 scene. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Alright. So I'll just call you Stupid Bot, of course, then, because that's your name. Alright. Sounds good, man. Yeah. Yeah, this has been a pretty good tournament. This tournament is by the Player Killers clan. Basically, it's all the top brass. You know, you have JulianK in here, pkclan, Azamp, Ezad, Kinesi, all the big people you know. King Toro, Moon, really all skilled people. I was even in it. You know how skilled I am. Alright, so go. Oh, French consulate with Summer Palace. That's a rare combination. Look at that. A Summer Palace with French consulate. That's cool. Alright, so going with 700 wood on the Mexico side. So the Mexico is going to go for a revolt. They went up with the Miacola. The Mikokoakan age up there for the fishing dock thingy, since it is a water map, Sagune. So let's see where the hacienda is. Where's the hacienda? So it's mid-map. Okay, so we see a saloon, so it's going to be Baja California. If you see a saloon, Baja California. If you see a barracks, it's Central America. So it's going to be Baja California. How many settlers is he on? He's on about 11. So 11 filibusters. Getting the stagecoach, and now it looks like prepping for it pretty good. Here comes the filibusters. Gonna ship in 04 in investment. Ship 600 right into your stockpile so you can start doing outlaws. Start making some banditos. Frontier post wagon. So he's gonna get that up. Very nice. Right, this one is unfortunately occupied, so it's gonna be up to the filibusters to sort of siege their way through this one and get to it. There. Nice. Spot action. Yep, good turn. So he's got the whole trade route. So I'm wondering now, is he going to go for the trade monopoly? Yeah, that's a good question. That's a big question. Because he could technically go for annexation at any time. Now, because I think, yeah, he's got majority of the trading posts down. So he can go for that right now. Let's see. Yep. Very much so. Oh, he's going to go for robber barons first, I think, for the factory to add to his income. Then he can potentially think about that. So where's he on? So he's got about 9 filibusters still and then 10 banditos. So he's doing pretty good there. Ezad is going Fortress Age with the Fusion Academy. He's going to get a batch of weapon visitors out of that. And then he'll be able to potentially ship in one of these major cards here. Yep. He is shipping in a Chukunu, so he's got a bit of skirmisher there to pick off the filibusters, and the banditos. He could send step riders against the banditos. That's another option. Okay, so the village is down, so he's... Yep, try to house him by taking out the villages, man. Take the villages. He is building... He's building a war academy up there. Let's see, bandito... he just got a batch from the Summer Palace down there, and now he's got step riders on top of his banditos, which is a little annoying. Filibusters got him in the melee, trying to cut him with his bayonet. Nice. Now we got banditos there, trying to fight out the Chupano. Now we can go for another village. Good. The problem is the other village is way up in this neck of the woods, so it's going to be a little annoying there, honestly. Big time. Taking out another village will grant Mexico quite a bit of XP for another shipment, though, which is good. It's down. It's got some cuatreros now, some cuatreros. These are good dragoons because they have the lasso that does about a whopping 2 splash. So it's like, whoop, does a lot of damage. It's got 2 saloon now, 2 cantina. Cantina El Gato de Monte and Cantina El Tío Pepe. So quite a bit of cuatreros there. What can he get? He can get Walker's Gain for 7 outlaws. He can also go for... He can also go for 7 outlaws. 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 He Oh, a good number of stuff, yeah. Soldier of Fortune is always a good one to get eventually because it helps you to get gold from killed units, which is always good. Okay, so you got Banditos. He's also going to start queuing up Shinanko riders. He's getting hand cap too. Interesting. I think we saw the Baja that was going up against Revnak try to develop a stable as well. So yeah, probably. I should start Vanilla D sometimes. I have base game with all campaigns completed. Oh yeah, that's a good suggestion actually. I totally recommend that for you. That'd actually be a good move for you, truthfully. So yeah, big time. Quite nice. Alright, so you got 3 Chinancos here, you got the Cuatreros, and then you have a good batch of the Banditos. See? Quite nice. Alright, so more Chinancos coming in, see? Very good. So now, get those lasso attacks in, try to do as much splash as you can on the Arquebusiers. Try to get a little bit close with the Banditos so you can throw the dynamite. Oh, yep, lobbied with the cab though, so it wasn't as good. Getting rid of some of this cab, which is great. Shinanko's is going to have to be your frontline unit to deal with the skirms. Okay, so what is Ezad going to do now? So he's sent his intervention in. Huh. Did he time that? Or, yeah, he got red coats. Nice. He's gonna go territorial army with the Chengdao and the Arquebusiers. Almost gonna get a flying crow. Yep. Alright, so it's mostly just outlaws and Chinancos at this point. Let's see which one can make it work. Run the Chinancos at the Arquebusiers. Alright, he's gonna come up the side with the red coats though, so be careful. I'm in melee right now with the bayonet. Okay. That's not good. Just picking off the red coats though. Yeah. Chinancos. Got to target the Chengdaos. Go for the Chengdaos, man. Training to Vahana. Yeah, watch out. You're right on top of the chains, man. You can't do that. You can't be doing that stuff. It's not good for your stats. Really not. Pull back a little bit. How's his eco doing? Is he doing alright? Or nah, he's slowing down a bit now. Still has got a few shipments to send, like Walker Gang and some of those, but yeah, it's a bit tough to call.
It'll take more than that to keep me down.
Also, he's lost the trading post there, but he has the native one here now too, to make some Cree CBDs. So again, a little bit more economy from the Cree CBDs, obviously, which is good. He's going for Chinancos again because he really just wants to down his Arquebusier skirmisher numbers. That's really what he's trying to go for here, pretty much. Yeah, exactly.
Estoy listo.
¿Qué hace falta?
Yep, it's always good to have 7 extra outlaws in your stack. But it does, yeah, it looks like he's burning up his resources though, because he's got to keep the factory on food for the Shanankos, so he's not really able to get a lot of gold for his Bonitos either. So it's kind of a challenge to say how he's doing, really. Big time. He could try going for the Quaker gun card. See if he gets like a heavy can or something. That could be good. Okay, so Chengdao coming in there. Good. Okay, he's got meteor hammers. That's annoying. Oh, he got some gunslingers. That's always good against the meteor hammers. Oh, did he get? Yep, he did get Soldier of Fortune there, so he's gonna get some more gold there. GG. Alright, so it looks like Ezad was able to overcome in that situation. Very nice. Very, very good. Okay. So now